The breath and the rock, a reflection on human frailty and God's eternity. The psalmist lifts one of the boldest and most unsettling prayers in all of Scripture. He doesn't ask for long life, wealth, or victory. Instead, he pleads, "Lord, show me my end." It is a request to face the rawest truth of human existence, one we quietly ignore in the rush of everyday life. In our culture, death is the final taboo. We talk about everything except the end that waits for each of us. We soften it with euphemisms, hide it inside hospital rooms, and distract ourselves with a pace so frantic that we never stop to ponder our last day. But the psalmist breaks this unspoken agreement of silence. He wants to know the measure of my days, not out of morbid curiosity, but from a deep longing for wisdom. There is an unspoken understanding here. Only the sharp awareness of our limits gives weight and meaning to the freedom we have. A final deadline reveals the urgency of what truly matters. And the revelation he seeks is not a specific number, it is an existential truth, that I may know how frail I am. Frailty here is not merely physical, although the body is its most visible symbol. It is the fragility of our plans, our certainties, and our illusion of control. Our lives are built on the shifting sand of permanence we only imagine. We behave as if we were architects of eternal empires, when at best we are builders of sandcastles waiting for the inevitable tide. The psalmist asks God to strip away this illusion. Then he declares one of the most leveling truths in the Bible. Surely every man, even at his best state, is but a breath. A breath. Hebel, in Hebrew, the same word from Ecclesiastes. Vanity of vanities. All is vanity, a vapor, a mist disappearing in the sunlight. Picture the strong man, the powerful with their armies, the wealthy with their riches, the wise with their knowledge, the healthy with their vigor. Before the tribunal of time, all are reduced to the same thing, a breath, a whisper in the cosmic wind, a moment between two eternities. This realization could easily lead to nihilistic despair. If everything is a breath, what meaning is left? If life is a brief performance that ends in nothing, then why love, create, hope, or sacrifice? Secular philosophy often stumbles here, offering only stoic courage in the face of the void. But the psalmist does not pray into the void. He prays to the Lord. This is the crucial shift that transforms everything. Finitude is unbearable only when viewed on its own. When seen in the light of God's infinity, it becomes something else entirely. Frailty is not an argument against the value of life. It is the very condition that makes love precious, time sacred, and choice meaningful. The breath of our life gains infinite weight when it is the very breath God Himself breathed into us. God matters here because He is the one who transcends the equation of breath. He is the eternal rock upon which every wave of time crashes. In Him, the temporary finds an absolute point of reference. Our fragility, placed beside His strength, doesn't diminish us. It locates us in our radical dependence. God, the master artist, takes the breath of our lives and can inscribe it into an everlasting story. Our actions, however small, take on eternal resonance when aligned with His will. A cup of cold water given, a word of forgiveness spoken, an act of integrity witnessed only by God. These breaths of goodness are whispered into eternity and echo in the heart of God. Finitude without God is a sentence. With God, it becomes the boundary that shapes the arena of our free will and our love. Love is truly free and costly only when we have the option not to love, and when the time to love is limited. God matters because He stepped into the world of breath. The eternal Word became flesh, entered time, and embraced human fragility. Jesus wept, grew tired, felt hunger, and finally surrendered His spirit, His breath on the cross. God knows our condition from within. On the cross, Finitude met eternity face to face. Death, the great enemy born from our fragility, was confronted and defeated by the author of life. The resurrection is the ultimate declaration that the human breath, united to God, is not lost. It is transformed. Therefore, the psalmist's prayer does not end in despair. It is an act of faith, as if saying, "Show me how small I am so I may know how much I need you. Show me my brevity so I may live each day as your gift, with eternity in my heart. Awareness of finitude becomes the greatest teacher of the soul. It teaches us priorities. What truly matters when days are numbered? Resentment, status, accumulation. No, only love for God and neighbor remains. It teaches us gratitude. Each morning is an undeserved gift, another breath of grace. The sunrise, the aroma of coffee, the face of someone we love, everything becomes achingly beautiful when we know it is borrowed. It teaches us detachment. If we are a breath, then nothing we possess belongs to us. We are stewards, not owners. This lightness frees us from the tyranny of things and enables generosity. And finally, it teaches us hope. Our longing for permanence, for a home we never find, here is not delusion. It is, as C.S. Lewis said, the scent of a flower we have not yet found, the evidence that we were made for a place where breath becomes eternal song. So do not fear contemplating your finitude. Do not run from thoughts of your end. Face them, but do so hand in hand with the one who is the Alpha and Omega. Alone, the breath is just wind. Sustained by the eternal spirit, it becomes the unique melody of a life that, given to God, never falls silent. The psalmist's prayer is answered. God shows us our end, but not as a number. He shows it as an invitation. Live knowing you are fragile, so you may live dependent on me. Know you are a breath, so your breath may become a prayer. And when your last breath comes, it will not be the end of sound, but the beginning of the chorus. May God bless you and keep you. Thank you for reading this far. Subscribe to the channel and receive more videos like this.